What do you think?
Hey, quiet down out there. Jeez. Oh.
Have you even tried? How many fights is that? How many sleeping pills did you grind up?
How much was I supposed to?
Not all of them. All right, now listen. You all right? Listen, calm down. All right, listen, just slow down. Listen. First off, I wanted to get you out of there because I figure if you're not in that building where Ryan is, we can have a normal conversation. So I drugged your drink, and we're about 8
And you put me in a trunk to have a conversation with
First off, I didn't put you in the trunk. Me and her put you in the trunk, okay? And I put you in there because I figured, listen, we can't have a normal conversation down here. You got all those guys running around. You got Ryan running around. People, yeah, that's gonna probably last about 3 days. But listen, here's the thing. Me and you go back how long? You wait, you all right?
2016.
Yeah, something like that, right? A couple of years. So, and we've had many matches, right? I win some, you win some. I think you should be on my team. Yeah, ignore all this. This was just antics. I'm saying you should be on my team. You remember.
I should be on your team.
You should be on my team.
Why? Because you can't do anything around here you can't, well, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Don't worry
You
about
can't do anything at PPW without me, so you need my help so you can get your belts again.
Well, it's crazy. No, I already have it. Don't worry.
You want a belt collection like you had back at the...
Listen, no. Obviously, I want you to be on my team. So here's what I'm going to do for you. You say I can't beat you without her? You say I can't beat people without your help? I'll leave her in the back. She won't touch you. But if I win, you're on my squad.
That thing...
I don't know if you need to be
That
like
thing...
Can you be like that?
Is not going to help you win. Like
Nobody's going to help me do anything. I beat you. You're on my squad.
Look. No. I already know I can beat you. So you really want to risk this, whatever you want to do. You want me to prove this to you again? Fine. Have that thing not help you, and I'll beat you and prove to you that I am that much better than you. And if you want, sure, if fairy tale world you beat me, fine, why not? I'll join you.
You heard it. Okay, good. I'll see you there, buddy. Your cell phone's in the trunk.
What? Wait, I need a ride.
I'm sorry. A ride?
You give me a ride?
How old are you? You're like half my age. Okay. You're going to need to stretch. You'll figure it out.
It's like 12 miles, right?
You figure it out. Here.
Hey Johnny, just remember, if I win, you're on my team. Oh, be careful, because there's a bear about 6 blocks down that's running around in the woods. Just be careful.
Leave me out here?
22nd, your destiny awaits you.
Come see former WWE Diva Summer Rae, former WWE Superstar TJ Perkins, from NXT, the returning Mercedes Martinez, along with Sean Maluda, PPW Heavyweight Champion Evander James, the Neon Ninja Facade, Green Machine Mike Orlando, South Philly's Finest, and much, much more. Tickets are available right now at ppwwrestling.com.
Welcome back to PPW High Voltage. JXT on his way to the ring. PPW Aftermath providing a lot of debuts here, and this one might be the most exciting. JXT will fly around, and his opponent, no stranger to Hazleton, in D3. And Paul Bro will interrupt me. JXT from Australia. He's come a long way here to prove himself, captured the New Age Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. He's a former New Age Wrestling Tag Team Champion as well. And JXT will await his opponent. And that is D3 from Rome, Italy. Well, I'll give that to Paul. I'll give that job to Paul Bowe. We go up to Paul for the announcement. Trained by Tommy Dreamer and the Mexican luchador Supernova. He has spent considerable time now in Florida. And D3 is back. A 7-year competitor from Rome, Italy. We're going to see Italy against Australia. And where else can you see that in independent wrestling? No other than PPW. Fans love D3, a returning D3. Paul Bowe returns to the commentary booth for one match only. Well, let me do all the heavy lifting. I guess that won't change.
Phil, when this match was announced about a month ago, when D3 contacted the PPW offices and said he wanted to come back for a match, he said none other who did he want to face? None other than the J-Stick himself. He is on a North American tour right now. JXT, highly accomplished athlete out of Melbourne, Australia. We're going to see him here for 2 months, Philip.
Don't you ever call me EJ again.
Sorry, it must have been the hair. There we go, collar and elbow tie up D3 and JXT now into rear waist lock. D3 looking for position, now into another switch of positions there. JXT much taller than D3, returning here to PPW after a 1.5 year absence, moving down to Florida, trying to be closer to the Performance Center, waiting to get his big crack at the WWE. Someday he might, and it might be sooner than later. Nice takeover by JXT. D3 into the bridge, and you can see, Phil, how he contorted the knee over the body to prevent him from bridging out.
You know, you make a valid point about JXT. You don't really see how big this guy actually is. You assume that he's smaller on how he moves around the ring, but when in comparison to D3, he's obviously got a size advantage. D3 is going to have to speed this one up. But again, JXT used to that style.
Absolutely, they compared him a lot. Nice takeover by D3. Deep arm drag by JXT. D3 ducks the line. Look at this. Takes him over with the Mexican head scissors. Didn't get all of it. D3 went for that Mortal Kombat-like kick, and both men had a stalemate, Phil. Looked like me and you on 5th Street about 2 months ago.
Yeah, only nobody's knocked out cold.
Well, I really didn't hit you that hard.
Both styles, in all seriousness, both styles very similar. Their defensive tactics very similar. You're seeing a mirror image so far between these two competitors.
And JXT, they compare him a lot to Facade, but he's much taller than Facade is. Has a look with the dreadlocks, but much taller.
Yeah, you know, I assume that the television's not going to do him justice on his size, but JXT, I'm even more impressed. You know, you watch guys on YouTube, you say, okay, he's a good high flyer. Then you see him in person, you see the size, and you know what kind of strength is needed to get your body to fly like that. It's very impressive. JXT going to be a big thing here in pro wrestling here very soon.
Just fresh off, speaking of the Performance Center, JXT was down there 2 weeks ago for a tryout along with another former PPW alumni, Lance on Hawaii. JXT went for a submission there, something you don't see out of one of those high flyers, but all the offense is new to us, Phil.
Well, he almost kicked Carden in the teeth.
That might have been an improvement. Oh, big side kick by JXT. Pandering to the crowd, maybe a little too much. Don't underestimate D3.
Just a nifty thing I can do with this watch.
JXT's got many different ways he can end this match.
Sends him for the ride. Up. Pendulum backbreaker. D3 down on the mat. Side press. Hooks the leg. And a kick out at 2.
JXT goes to the retweet, which is a pedigree, or the J-plex, which is a back suplex buster. You don't know where it's going to come from. He's got many different ways that he can end matches. And that's why he is a former champion in many different promotions. Was I supposed to stop talking there? So we can hear?
No, big chop across the chest. You keep talking, Phil. You keep feeding me the information. Best color commentator in the business.
Well, it's about time somebody said something.
Well, somebody paid me $5 to say that.
Well,
but
that's okay.
I could be bought.
You could have told me that off the air.
Oh, sorry. Now switches back, D3. Oh, big chop. Nothing fancy about that. An old shot right to the solar plexus of D3.
You know, both men can move around this ring. They can jump off the top rope. Who can brawl better? Because that's what's going to come down to. Who can actually fight? JXT proving that he can right now. D3 going around the world.
Where he stops, nobody knows. Uh-oh. D3 looking to take flight here, perhaps. Went for the springboard. J-Stick came back in the ring. Springboard knee by the J-Stick. Caught him right in the side of the temple, Phil.
JXT looking really impressive here. Taking everything he can. And using it to his advantage.
Kick out at 2, and I'll tell you what, D3 has not got much offense off in this match.
You're absolutely right. D3 came in with so much celebration, so much pageantry. Oh man, D3's back. That's all he thought he had to do. He forgot that he's got an international competitor on the other side of that ring. I think he's finding that out right now. It's going to be able to see. We're going to have to be able to see if he can adjust.
Oh, there's a big European uppercut by D3 and a rude awakening for JXT. Sets him up for the ride. Big reversal. D3 off the ropes. Went for the tilt-a-whirl. Look at that. Planted him like a palm tree in the Sunshine State. J-Stick down on the ground. Floats over. East-west cover. Kick out at 2 3/4, Phil. I thought that was it.
Well, so did D3. He's got to move on, though. Crowd getting behind D3. He's starting to feel a little of the momentum.
D3 back in the PPW ring. Look at this. Oh, man. J-Stick hit him right in the chest when he was up there. Another high leg kick, another one. Getting those long legs off that 6'3" frame. Big spine buster by the J-Stick.
And look at the aggressiveness by JXT, staying on D3, Carden down, and it almost paid off for him.
One leg covered by J-Stick, perhaps a little bit too cocky there about trying to put away D3. D3 is a top-notch athlete. You're not going to put him away with a one-leg cover.
That's exactly right. JXT is finding that out right now. Trying to go back into the reserves, looking into his strategy book. Where does he go from here? I don't think JXT anticipated this match going this long.
Whoa, went for the takeover. Ducks the line. Big German. What a release by JXT, and he has him sized up. D3 doesn't know where he is, Phil.
Well, he better find out quick because JXT is measuring him up.
There's a step-up enziguri by D3.
D3 possibly playing possum. Say that again.
D3 up into the corner. Look at this. Big elbow off the corner. Haven't seen that in a long time. Floats over. Kick out at 2.
Carden slow with the count again. Who keeps employing this guy?
And he hears everything.
I think you heard me.
He has rabbit ears in there. D3 feeling it here. Went for the cutter. Look at this. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Right on his face. Here we go. Cover 1, 2. Oh, I thought it was 3.
JXT pleading to Jeff Carden. You can do that all you want. The man can't get to 3. D3 laid out in the middle of this ring. He showed a lot of guts that we haven't really pointed on. Not the aggressor in this match by a long shot. JXT handling this match, handling the pace. D3 trying to survive. Still in this one.
Steps up enziguri by D3. Setting him up for that patented Spanish fly, it looks like, up on the top rope. D3 has made his living up there.
The Tour of Rome, Paul.
I'll call it a Spanish fly. You call it the Tour of Rome. It might be a bulldog from the top rope.
Well, he calls it the Tour of Rome.
We got the Olive Garden Tour Bailey. Oh my God! Mexican head scissor takeover from the top rope. Frankensteiner.
JXT's right leg is convulsing.
D3 has got to try to cover him. Floats over. 2, 3. Kick out again. 2 3/4.
The cameraman getting into this one. JXT and D3 giving it their all here tonight in what some considered before this the match of the night possibility.
Well, both men are leaving nothing in the locker room. They're leaving everything in the ring. Both men exchanging pleasantries. Big European uppercut. This guy, D3, just keeps coming back, and J-Stick keeps cutting him off. D3 showing more heart than Valentine's Day. And a flying body press by J-Stick. D3 just keeps fighting back, though, back on his feet. Big whip into the ropes. Big European uppercut. D3 going for the springboard. Look at that. Caught him. JXT caught him. Tombstone pile driver. A jumping one. Floats over. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Here is your winner, the J-Stick JXT.
Both men coming into this, both men international competitors. JXT is going to get all the bragging rights in the world as he defeats the returning D3 in a classic.
What a way to spoil your homecoming. But I'll tell you what, JXT left nothing. D3, as I said earlier, left it all in the ring. JXT's your winner. I'd love to see a round 2, Phil.
PPW on June 27th. Your destiny awaits you.
Come see former WWE diva Summer Rae, former WWE superstar TJ Perkins, from NXT, the returning Mercedes Martinez, along with Sean Maluda, PPW Heavyweight Champion Evander James, the Neon Ninja Facade, Green Machine Mike Orlando, South Philly's finest, and much, much more. Tickets are available right now at ppwwrestling.com.
I'm saying you should be on my team. You remember,
I should be on your
you
team.
should be on my team.
Why? Because you can't do anything around here you can't, well, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Don't worry
You
about
can't
where
do
we-
anything at PPW without me, so you need my help so you can get your belts again.
Well, it's crazy now. I already have it. Don't
You want a belt collection like you had back at the...
listen, no. That's obviously, I want you to be on my team. So here's what I'm going to do for you. You say I can't beat you without her? You say I can't beat people without your help? I'll leave her in the back. She won't touch you. But if I win, you're on my squad.
That thing.
I don't know if you need to
That thing.
Can you be like that?
Is not gonna help you win. Like
nobody's gonna help me do anything. I beat you. You're on my squad.
Look. No. I already know I can beat you. So you really want to risk this, whatever you want to do. You want me to prove this to you again? Fine. Have that thing not help you, and I'll beat you and prove to you that I am that much better than you. And if you want, sure, if fairy tale world you beat me, fine, why not? I'll join you.
You heard it. Okay, good. I'll see you there, buddy. Your cell phone's in the trunk.
What? Wait, I need a ride.
I'm sorry. A ride?
You give me a ride?
How old are you? You're like half my age. Guy. You're gonna need to stretch. You'll figure it out.
It's like 12 miles, right?
You figure it out. Here.
Hey, Johnny, just remember, if I win, you're on my team. Oh, be careful, because there's a bear about 6 blocks down that's running around in the woods. Be careful.
Just gonna leave me out here?
All right, welcome back, folks, to High Voltage.
Jason King using an unorthodox method, EJ, of kidnapping John Wes earlier tonight. And Jason King telling John Wes, if you don't win this match, you seriously consider leaving Ryan Race. You seriously consider joining Jason King in his conquest to rid PPW of Ryan Race.
Kidnapping.
We'll have to see. Well, there was a kidnapping here tonight. Jason King, an unorthodox guy, using unorthodox method. It's how he achieved the PPW Television Championship. And his opponent coming down here, the Iron Outlaw John Wes, led by Ryan Race. And flanked, of course, by the insurance policy Lamar Hawkins.
Tell you what, John Wes is looking for redemption here tonight. After losing that television championship last month, he's looking to reclaim what he views as rightfully his. Rematch clause here at PPW states that you get a rematch once you lose that championship, as fair is fair.
Well, the Iron Outlaw John Wes going to take full advantage of the PPW rulebook. I think we've said that before.
Well, that rulebook I saw earlier, it didn't look too official, if you ask me. Like, who am I?
I'm not going to argue. Not going to argue. The undeniable insurance policy, Lamar Hawkins, can't be understated out there. His size, his presence, allowing Ryan Race, who almost tripped getting out of the ring, allowing Ryan Race to say anything he wants and not have to pay for it, and that is dangerous for everybody involved here in PPW. Jim Holbert going to check in on Jason King. King, as you see, wrapped up and baiting John Wes. King with a good clothesline to Wes, who has still not been able to get on track after he tried to sneak attack Jason King. Jim Holbert down for the count. Just a 2.
John Wes in the corner here, not in a good position. Reverses. And look at this. Here comes Ryan Race, always playing to the camera. I'm surprised they could fit him in that lens. That's a small lens. Yeah, you heard that one. Get out of there, Ryan Race.
Ryan Race checking on his client, John Wes. Wes has been through a lot tonight. And now Jason King looking over at Lamar Hawkins. I'm not going that way. And neither is King as he follows John Wes around the ring. Wes attempted a kick to the sternum, blocked by King. King throwing down a pinfall, and just a 2.
Tell you what, you can't argue with the effectiveness of Ryan Race as a manager. Probably managed more champions than anyone else here in PPW. Whether I like to admit it or not, I can't believe I'm giving him a compliment.
Oh, you're absolutely now the leader of Undeniable. A group that didn't start this way, but has kind of morphed into trying to take Jason King out of PPW. A lot could be said for Jason King's determination, not only staying on the roster, but getting the television championship as well. He's going to need all that heart right now as John Wes delivers a boot right down to the left knee of Jason King.
Absolutely, making a big impact here at PPW since his debut a few months ago. Came out of the crowd. No one really knew who he was. Coming up from anonymity. Anonymity.
We don't use big words like that here.
Anonymity to become the TV champion in just a few short months. Very impressive.
Well, wait a minute. John Wes is going to distract Jim Holbert, and Ryan Race raking on that that left knee of Jason King, who is writhing in pain.
Oh.
How you doing, Phil?
Oh, hey, Ryan.
You gotta love when a singles match pops up on a PPW show.
What's he talking about, bravado?
Oh, Ryan Race has had a lot of... As you can see, Ryan Race has had a lot of problems with PPW management.
PPW management, I am PPW management. How big we talking? Can you imagine? Imagine the thick respect, baby.
Oh my God.
Well, and with Lamar Hawkins,
That mounted.
Ryan Race is only going to get more loud, more obnoxious. I like him.
Yeah, he's bouncing off the walls right now like a rubber band ball. You ever see one of those? A rubber band ball?
I think so. I think I made one once. What are we talking about?
Ryan Race is all over the place, but more importantly, Jason King is in control of this match.
Oh, King trying to grit out the pain in his left knee, and John Wes is going to exploit it again. Continuous kick.
Ryan Race just lifted his armpit in front of me, and to be honest with you, I feel like I'm going to lose my dinner here.
Of some sort. Oh, wait, look at Ryan Race pull back the rope. Jason King can't grab it.
That's just downright cheating, bravado.
Jim Holbert not spotting it. Spotting the shoulders down on the mat.
Tell you what, I wouldn't want to play Monopoly with Ryan Race.
Jason King holding that bottom rope, trying to drag himself up.
What is with this referee? Where was he trained? ECPW?
Ryan Race, always a controversial figure here in Hazleton, and John Wes a second away from becoming the new PPW Television Championship. And wait a minute, he's got it in his hand. Holbert spotted it. Holbert's telling him to put it down.
West from the middle rope. King catches up, slams up to the mat. That might be it.
And a near glimpse. Ryan Race telling everybody he's okay. I don't think anybody cares. John Wes is near loss because of him looking at the title, just getting distracted for a second. And that has bought Jason King the time to recover a little. Still, that left knee barely holding him up. Couldn't keep him up.
Discus forearm.
And
John Wes.
John Wes is going to win this. Oh! Again, smart move.
A little bit of a fast count there from Jim Holbert. That's a McAdoo 3 count there.
John Wes is beside himself. 3 attempts and no championship so far for John Wes.
You know, sitting at this table getting yelled at by Ryan Race. Now I know what a crab leg feels like at a Chinese buffet.
John Wes measuring up Jason King, and unsuspecting Jason King.
John Wes went to the well one too many times with that move there.
Well, Jason King didn't even duck. His leg gave out. And Jason King grabbing his left knee for all he's worth. The face on Jason King.
Jason King's in pain here.
And wait a minute, a small package. Jason King wins.
Jason King with the inside cradle, unbelievable.
He cheated! You saw that! He cheated! It's so big! It's so big! He cheated! Bang!
Ryan Race beside himself. And bigger than that, EJ, John Wes just lost. That means that he, at least to a formal agreement, has to consider leaving Ryan Race, and I think he might be anyway. That's keeping him around. Hasn't really done much for Mr. West, who sees his former championship being hoisted above the right shoulder of Jason King. John West looking up at the sky, obviously distraught, angry, and Jason King now Jason King wants a handshake. John West has been through a lot, but there's a handshake from John West. Ryan Race is beside himself. And now in the ring, Ryan Race pushing John West. Lamar Hawkins stalking John West, and John West has got some answers to provide. John West says he's out of here.
Trouble in paradise.
Ryan Race might have just seen the numbers turn a bit. We'll be back after this.
PPW on June 27th. Your destiny awaits you.
Come see former WWE Diva Summer Rae, former WWE Superstar TJ Perkins, from NXT, the returning Mercedes Martinez, along with Sean Maluda, PPW Heavyweight Champion Evander James, the Neon Ninja Facade, Green Machine Mike Orlando, South Philly's Finest, and much, much more. Tickets are available right now at ppwwrestling.com.
And here we go, main event time here on PPW High Voltage. It's absolute bedlam as MVP and FPF make their way to the ring. It's no secret who Hazelton has chosen as their favorites here tonight. However, the support from the crowd may not be enough for a team like SPF and MVP are facing here tonight. And Paul Bowe is supposed to join me here, but he's been tied up. Lord only knows who's going to join me here on commentary. Oh, no. Oh, come on. What did I draw, the short straw here?
Oh, what is your problem, Kuiper?
Ah, okay, I guess it's better than nothing. Guess it's better than bravado.
Hey, don't be nice to bravado.
Here we go, Ryan Race. Seems like this crowd is firmly behind SPF and MVP.
Oh, please.
What are you, deaf? Can't hear that?
Oh, I can hear it, and I think it sucks. Now, you're going to have to bear with me, Kuiper. I'm a busy man, and I can't stay here and babysit you the entire match.
Yeah, you're busy, all right.
Because nobody trusts you to do commentary by yourself, of course.
Yeah, Ryan Race. No one trusts you by yourself with the Thanksgiving turkey.
That was one time, Kuiper. Shut up.
Clutch Adams, Jimmy Conway starting things out. Clutch Adams saying, I want MVP.
That won't even be a match. Clutch Adams will wipe the floor with him.
Clutch Adams, MVP, squaring off here. Ryan Race, I hope you prepared Clutch Adams for a beating here.
The only beating that's going to take place is when MVP gets the beating of his life from the spectacle of Clutch Adams. You watch, Kuiper.
We'll have to give a beating from a side headlock position here, taking it down to the mat.
Nah, Clutch Adams is baiting him. You'll see. You better watch it, Kuiper.
Adams gets on top here with the head scissors. In control. MVP figure out what he wants to do here, trying to kip up. Clutch Adams keeping him controlled on the mat there.
Yeah, that's also called schooling a veteran, Kuiper.
What do you know about school, Ryan Race? It took you 3 tries to pass the 3rd grade.
Hey, I have a master's degree from Yale, you idiot.
A master's degree from Yale?
That's right.
You must have been part of that scandal that was just going on. What were you, on the soccer team, quote unquote?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Clutch Adams looking for the tag in his corner here. MVP just wants someone to wrestle here, Ryan Race. What are you teaching your boys there?
Now, you see, this is psychology, Kuiper. This is psychology. Clutch Adams is going to bait MVP in. This is brilliant by Clutch Adams.
Psychology? You can't even spell psychology, Ryan Race. Sure. Master's degree.
Sure I can. PHYS-ology.
Not even in the ballpark, but look at this.
Look at MVP. He totally just cheated right there. And here comes this idiot.
Jimmy Conway sizing up Clutch Adams. Big chop across the chest. Into the uppercut. Clutch Adams controlling Conway with the side headlock. Adams with the big body check. Conway on his game here. Controlling by the arm. Tag.
Look
to
at this.
Luca Brasi.
Look at this illegal tag team. There you go. There you go. How smart was that? How smart was that?
Folks, the polls are still open. Who has the better man bun? Go on to PPW Facebook. Comment 1 for E. Julius. Comment 2 for Johnny Moran. Who has the better man bun? Go vote now. Polls are open.
Take it, Clutch. I was hydrating Clutch Adams. He's okay. Clutch Adams is okay.
Luca Brasi and Jimmy Conway using that patented tag team maneuvers there.
Work it off, Clutch. Work it off. Work it off.
The fish hook from Jimmy Conway.
That thing is so stupid.
It's trout season here in Pennsylvania. With the cover, only a 2 count.
Look at, okay, there you go, Johnny. Get it together, baby.
John West blocks the Irish whip.
John West isn't out here, you idiot.
John Moran,
John West was out here earlier. He wrestled Jason King. Where were you? Were you surfing the sun again?
Ryan Ray sitting next to you kills brain cells. I'm sorry.
Go back to California. Look at this. Here's Adam Chandler the Great taking Luca Brasi to the limit right now.
Big right hand from Adam Chandler.
Huge. How huge? How big? How big, Kuiper?
I'll tell you what, Luca Brasi doesn't even know what street he's on here.
He's on 5th Street.
Yeah.
You remember that street?
Just like Bravado doesn't know where 5th Street is either.
Hey, leave Phil Bravado alone. He didn't do anything to you.
Chandler throwing Brasi around like a rag doll right now.
Now look at this tandem offense. Look at this. Now that is teamwork right there. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that.
Ryan Race, why don't you call the match? Instead of just sticking for your boys.
I am supporting my group.
I need a commentator out here, not a cheerleader.
Hey, I'm here. I can
Obviously, you're a base.
I can call it. Here we go. Tag in to Adam Chandler the Great. Adam Chandler head of steam right into Luca Brasi.
That's actually pretty good, Ryan Race. Maybe we'll get you out to replace Phil Bravado or Paul Bowe.
Yeah, let's replace Bowe.
Look at this. Chandler is just in full control. No surprise there. I mean, he has to have 100 pounds on Luca Brasi.
Adam Chandler is such a powerful specimen. Gonna squeeze the head of Luca Brasi like a grape.
Brasi up.
Look at that. Back suplex.
Hooks a leg. Only a 2 count. Brasi's still in this one. You're not going to get him down that easy.
But notice, undeniable, in control of this match. Did take them long.
Johnny Moran back in this one. Big backbreaker. All over Luca Brasi. A very good strategy. Keep the weak man on the mat and try and get the 3 count.
And look at how smart Johnny Moran is, dragging Luca Brasi back to the undeniable corner. And look at that. Clutch Adams So good. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're good.
We almost had an upset there, Ryan Race.
Clutch Adams is okay. And look at that. He's back in control. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, EJ? The sick respect?
I could imagine.
How big are we talking here, baby? This is a huge match. How big? It's huge.
Ryan Race, I usually have something to say to you, but when you're right, you're right.
I know I'm right. I keep telling you that. I've been telling you that for 5 years.
Huge main event here.
Huge. Enormous.
Sunday night.
Sunday
High
night.
voltage.
That's right. The Ryan Race Show.
Get out of here, Ryan Race.
You want me to leave?
You're going to disappoint more viewers than this season of Game of Thrones.
Oh, please. The fact that I'm right now on commentary, ratings through the roof. And look at that. Look at that power. Cameraman. Look at the power.
Vertical suplex.
Look at this.
From Adam Chandler.
Oh, my God.
Unreal.
Sweet Mary, Mother of Joseph.
You just take Paul Bo's line.
Yeah, I did. I made it cooler.
You know that's copyrighted. You owe him $50.
And look at this. He's going to the
You
wrong
owe
corner.
Paul Bo $50.
Paul Bo owes me $50. Who do you think paid for that suit he's wearing?
Don't you worry about that. Certainly wasn't you. Adam Chandler going up to the middle rope here.
He's going to end it. This is it.
Probably maybe not a smart decision.
No. Uh-oh.
Luca Brasi fighting out with everything he has. Big headbutt. He gets the big man off the ropes.
This is not good.
Brasi off the top. This is a drop kick.
No, I got to go. I'll be back.
Where you going, Ryan Race? I don't know where he's going. Luca Brasi struggling to get to the corner. Adam Chandler struggling to get to his corner. MVP in this one. Clutch Adams. Anybody's game still MVP. Like an uncaged beast.
I'm not going to be back. I'm not going to be back.
Thank God. MVP sent Adams off the rope. Drops him down from the stratosphere. Unbelievable. MVP all over Adams. Adams holds on. Not long enough. Adams rolls out before MVP could get the pin. And who are these goons? Who are these goons? What are they doing? What is this? There's a wrestling match going on. There's a place for some kids. What was that? Luca Brasi with the suicide dive. Sending Adams back. Adams all by himself with MVP. Knee to the face, MVP soaking in the glory of the PPW universe. Drops the elbow. Ryan Race doesn't even know what to do. Fisherman suplex, 2, 3, and that's it. Folks, that's it. I'm here solo. My name's E. Julius Kuiper. This is PPW High Voltage each and every Sunday night, only at 8 o'clock. Over and out. Folks, I hope you enjoyed the show. I definitely enjoyed it. We'll see you next week.
PPW on June 27th. Your destiny await you.
Come see former WWE Diva Summer Rae, former WWE Superstar TJ Perkins, from NXT, the returning Mercedes Martinez, along with Sean Maluda, PPW Heavyweight Champion Evander James, the Neon Ninja Facade, Green Machine Mike Orlando, South Philly's Finest, and much, much more. Tickets are available right now at ppwwrestling.com.